Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? Hell's Cat Death here. Another wonderful evening of Wednesday night fights. Have some badass teams coming out here to put on a show. And we're going to be hitting it off. First off on Himmelsdorf. Big shout out here to the guys joining me in the booth. Moderator for the night, guest commentator, good all-around guy, Mr. Chaos. How you doing?
Good, sir. Good.
And the new guy, but he's also kind of the old guy in my books because I think he's deserved this spot up here on the commentating box for a long time. Mr. Dis, how you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic tonight and looking forward to this first match.
All right, PPW AMD. This is going to be a brawl, so we're going to be go ahead and wondering here. Himmelsdorf, so everybody's going to probably go to go for the meta, which would be what, right side disc, right? Would be the
on the side that PPW is spotting right now, and we saw this against Zeta just a week or so ago. PPW really has that turtle locked in up there on that 1, 2, 3, 4 line. So look for that early, and let's see if AMD can crack that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I think some players to watch definitely on the AMD side that have turned in some great games. Mr. Cool, I Am Great. I've put up some good numbers in the last few weeks, so definitely players to watch on that side.
And most definitely, and then PPW side, Rainbow Castle always sticks out. Adult Baton, we talk about him. He always puts himself in very vital positions to help his teammates out. So I'm going to keep an eye out on him. CFU man, keep an eye out on that guy. That guy always seems to
throw damage up.
Yeah, throw out some serious damage, and not seem like he's farming people for sport. It almost seems like. So yeah, it's going to be most definitely interesting.
Yeah.
And then after tonight, after this one, we're gonna WNF production will shut down our lobby, and we're just gonna move right on over, and we're gonna do a live televised coverage of the NBA tournament that is going on right now. And yet again, that would be the M, as in Mama Bravo Alpha, the multi-base. We'll be having Anubis up in the house with that. So, and then on the 15th, we're going to have a huge blockbuster show. Anubis is going to be giving away stuff. We're going to be giving away stuff. We're going to be doing the finals for the NBA live here on WNF. So you'll see live third, first, and second all get placed. And nice. Everybody getting, so that will be coming up. We're going to be doing mass giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, Dis, I told you earlier what we're going to be giving away. What's going to be handed out to everybody tonight?
Well, this is a pretty fantastic tank that we're giving away, and we're going to be giving away the Bear KV-122 tonight. Big gun, Soviet steel with some nice heat shields all over it. So it's going to be a pretty cool tank.
Oh yeah, da Bears. All right, so both teams all lined up. It looks like we're just getting everything buttoned up and ready to go.
Yep, room's locked. The guys are ready to start picking. So let me know and I'll kick the timer off.
All right, we're good to go, sir. You legit? What's up? How you doing? Generalissimo, I want to give a big shout out to him. He was doing sneaky, and subscribed while we were down, but I still know. I still know when you guys do that sneaky subscription in the background. So,
Hells knows all.
So Lissimo, going out to General Delissimo from Off. Big giant shout out to you. What's up, sir? How you doing? All right. We're going to be having some general updates going through the Wednesday Night Fight server. We're going to start reflecting some of the rankings over on the ladder. Those guys bust their ass and put on a hell of a show over there. And they need some recognition. So AMD really pushing the limits of the room tonight.
Yeah, they're bringing out the big boy roster for sure.
I wonder if that's
I
the
think
same.
everybody wants a piece of PPW because PPW, as they showed against Zeta, these guys can bring it.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. We're going to look at the rankings here really fast. Let's see where these guys stack up. Oh my god, this thing is so small. I'll have to use my phone. Oh my goodness. Like there's a big enough zoom. Let's going to pull up the stats here.
Are you looking on the ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to look on it. It needs some serious zoom. I'm gonna have to control in on this. Here we go. It looks like on the top on the current rankings right now is DP, and I'm kind of scanning down to see where I can see these other ones.
I do not see them. There's Steel Dragons and UTC, G-Kill. What up, guys? SKB, they're going to be on here later on tonight. What up, guys?
Yeah.
The old farts and bogeys, those guys, they're in 16th in that. You guys doing some
Oh yeah.
good work in there. Oh yeah, HN up in the house over there. 1TC, man, those guys putting in some work. They're in 3rd.
Those guys are workhorses. They just come out and play, man. They don't
Right?
care. Yeah.
Yeah, neither
I love
AMD
about
or
that clan.
PPW is in the ladder rankings.
All right, attention
Then
back
you have
to
to
the
be
room.
looking really hard. We're doing a 770 tonight format, correct? On this first one?
Yep.
Got it.
Oddball going, what up, buddy? How you doing? Yep, it's me, Dis, and Chaos up in the house tonight. All right, here we go. PPW rolling out. Or did they decide to go 880, or are they staying with 770? Oh, all right, they've got a.
Well, they got 8 right now.
Yep, they're going 8.
Maybe they switched it up.
Yeah, they've got one extra.
Well, they're going to go 880 because I know that they were talking about that, and no one ever gave us a clear, so we'll give it just a little bit of time. But we'll put a warning in for AMD. There we go. All right, PPW rolling out. Fu Man E4, Hype in the Waffle, Possum in the 430U, Rubble and Caesar both IS7s, Commander Robert E5, Free Adult in the E100, and Rainbow coming out, and that's Super Conk.
Good. And over on the AMD side, in an E4, we have Shinobis and a 430U, Poseidon, Bat Chat by Viper Vortex, 2 IS7 Sly Dog, and I Am Great, 2 705As, Ace Gunner, and Houndstooth, and finally in the mouse, Mr. Cool.
It's an interesting choice.
Impulsive, how you doing?
Very.
Vader, what's up?
Let's go to battle, boys.
Let's do it.
So, how's everybody's machine grind going? I'm still stuck trying to cause a fire with my French tanks.
I didn't even know when I caused a fire. I think I made it to stage 7, so I'm on that like 145k grind with the 100 kills. Halfway through that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be super exciting to see more machines up because they
want that.
They could be interesting on this map. I mean, if they would do a up
Absolutely,
and over
with that speed.
Yeah, up and over
Yeah.
and just catch everybody on the rear. All right, AMD going to be
All right.
rolling it out here, so they're going to be hopefully try to get that mouse down there as soon as possible. So, kind of a different.
Well, you don't see a lot of speed on AMD to counter much going over the top. Maybe a Bat Chat to scout a little bit.
I think AMD. I mean, maybe. I
430U.
wonder if they're going to do a 2-line push, put the mouse in front, and do a 2-line push with that sucker. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it. Mouse is going to go to say like G3 and possibly try to do a crossover, or maybe even J2.
Yeah, you can see right off the bat here that AMD's that ascended the 430U up to the top of the hill, and just like last time with PPW, they're going to leave their 430U on the opposite side just to make sure that they can get down into those turtle positions. And they're bringing down the heavy beef You know, see them get in the little pocket.
Oh no, Mouse
Where
is
you
going
got
to go
Caesar
ahead.
and his IS-7.
You're going to do Banana Road.
The E4 is probably going to snuggle up next to him.
AMD proving me wrong. I love it when people prove me wrong. I love it.
They were going down Banana.
They're going
Yeah,
Banana
down the
Road.
Banana Road. Let's see if they catch this 430U. This is going to be interesting. I see some early action right here.
Stacking
Near
up.
Possum.
All nice and
It's going to
echeloned.
get lit.
Yep. Oh, there was an engine. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
705 right off the bat.
That's an
He should be
instant
pretty safe
repair
now
kit.
from here on out. Yeah, he had to. He would have got eliminated if he waited there. So as you can see, PPW has everything set up now. They'll use that 430U kind of as a swing tank, and they'll take that out to the tracks, I'm guessing, or maybe even over there next to the IS-7 just to provide some vision.
Viper
way.
should be
Interesting that
picking up
Rainbow Castle
yeah.
is... Yeah, he's really going after that bat chat. I think this is a very early call by PPW, realizing that
430U's pushing on the bat.
Yeah, exactly.
Viper running. He had
Smart.
Jenny
Yeah,
whispering in his ear.
Backing him up.
There we go. Viper's going to go ahead and slide on out of there. All right, so let's see how the rest of the AMD is going to set up here.
Yep. So the 705s are good side scrapers, so they're going to contest the pocket there against Booman and Caesar. They're backed up heavily, all the way back there. Commander Robert, the adult, Hyper Fallen, has that whole beeline bottled up right now. Do kind of like what they're doing with the with Mr. Cool and the mouse, AMD there. It'd be difficult if he keeps that thing angled to do much to him. Over on the other side, we have Sly Dog and I Am Great kind of contesting the other side of the turtle. And Near Possum is keeping Shinobis and Viper Vortex lit up at distance. Good trades going on right now. Looks like Mr. Cool is decided to pull back just a little bit in his mouse and side scrape now.
Fire. Houndstooth just getting chewed up. He's given that flat spot. There's a flat spot right underneath the turret on that 705. If you side scrape too deep, it will severely hinder you.
Again, good players know where to target it. And look at Mr. Cool now. Mr. Cool's pushing up. Houndstooth looks like he just got tracked, but it looks like the 705s want to get into the pocket there.
Here comes the Waffle.
Yeah, we're going to see some early action.
Ooh, Waffle should have came in the other way. Waffle come in nose first.
Yeah. Definitely putting damage out. Houndstooth is down to maybe a 1 or 2 shot, depending on who hits him. So does Ace Gunner, goes down to 500 hit points. And the mouse, so AMD has some very low health tanks right now to contest with.
Yep. Ace is going to
Just
get
look
out
at how
Ace is out.
Yeah, and look how PPW is keeping their hit points, focus firing.
E4 and 430U are both
Near
now.
Possum is getting pushed on the other side of the rail tracks right now by Shinobi's Vortex. And
I'm Great and Side Dog are pushed again on Rebel and his IS-7. So it's a 2-on-1 on their IS-7s.
Yeah, in order for AMD to win this, they're going to have to win these overmatches. They're on the backside. Houndstooth is, even though he's low, he's still hanging in there at 185 hit points.
Yeah, still keeping that cannon in, keeping some guns drawn his direction.
He's keeping the focus. Yep, and he goes down now, so now PPW will be able to swing their full attention to the tracks. And, you know, Vortex is down to a 1-shot, Poseidon is down to a 1-shot. Now AMD is on the receiving side of some very low health tanks. Yeah.
Shinobi's E4 just got deleted.
Yeah, I think Sly Dogs, yeah. Before I could even say it. Well, I do want to hand it off to AMD, is that they didn't wait around for a long time. They went on the push. They called it all in from all sides. Just took a little bit too long to get some of those tanks out of the game for them.
Look at those numbers. PPW was just straight up across the board. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great damage spread.
Yeah, you can't beat that. 2Ks most of the way across. 430U just couldn't get much going on. Fu Man was more of the aggressive placement, so I mean, he did his job, but everybody else picked up the slack quite nicely. I mean, you can't ask for anything better. Even an E5 coming in there with a kill and 2,500 damage. So, hell yeah. Waffle coming in there, 2 kills, 2,504. The winner chicken dinner looking like Caesar in his IS-7. 3178 and 1140 block. 10-10-7. Not bad.
Yeah. Houndstooth was the big haul on the other side for AMD. He did most of that while he was down on health too.
Voice coming in saying, sup to Hell's Dis and Chaos. Hells, please bring back Blitzkrieg so my clan can participate in Friday night fights, please. AMD is 15th on the ladder. Don't think PPW is ranked yet. That's on from Too Legit. Hit it in the butt, Hells. Everybody going crazy. Oh, after the end of this match, we'll give away a tank. We're going to give away a bear.
Nice.
Give away a bear,
Nice.
and then I'll give away 30 days of Prem.
30 days of Prem? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And what code will they have to enter on the chat to get that?
Of course, it'd be exclamation point WNF.
Yes. We're up and going, right?
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to change the one for the pre-me tanks to like exclamation point give me the gold or something. I don't know. Something short.
Gold.
Gold.
Yeah, I like that. Gold. Load the gold.
Load the gold.
Be stealing quickie babies, though.
Yep, you don't want to do that.
No.
You want to mix with that guy. Let's see here.
So what will be interesting in this next matchup here is to see what AMD's plan is with that north spawn, whether they try a similar turtle strat in the traditional spot or have something else in mind.
A lot of 705s. Still bringing out 705s.
Yeah. Well, Houndstooth was able to put up over 3K in hit last time, and you play it right and get it in the right situation, you can do a lot of damage.
I was wondering what dual 705As would do up there in that A4.
Yeah. Yeah, put them in the pocket and see what happens.
Right? You put, I mean, don't worry about the E4, just slap there, go over there. That would, I mean, they don't show too much. I mean, the wall
don't show too much. They're pretty low profile. You got a good turret, so there's a lot of things that can work there, and you still have the flexibility to get out of that pocket and pursue down that 5 line if you need to.
Right. So I have to think about. All right, here we go. Let's see. I did AMD side. Sly Dog coming out the E4. Poseidon, the 430U. Viper in the Bad Chat. Shinobis and Great both in IS-7s. Ace Gunner and Houndstooth both in 705As. And then Mr. Cool yet again in the mouse.
Yeah, and over on the PPW side, we have a 430U by Possum in pre-adult, a Bat Chat, 2 IS-7s, Rainbow Castle and Caesar, 2 T-57s by Fallen and Seaman, and E5 by Commander Robert, and a 50B, Rubble Finn.
Rubble Finn. Boogity boogity. Let's go tanking.
Good.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be giving away some stickers. Mega hooked me up. I got some stickers I'm going to be giving away. We have stickers and vinyls and stuff from WNF. So, I'm going to be giving them those away here soon. I got a whole new print off. If you are interested in making your team logo into a sticker, I might have somebody to talk to for you.
Nice.
Let me know. I might be able to get you guys hooked up. I'm trying to look through and make sure I have no... Darren loves bears. Laugh out loud at when... Yeah, I bet. All right, Fitty Bees.
All right, so let's look at AMD's setup first. That's going to be probably the tell of how this match goes.
PW, I like their answer. They're going up and over.
Yeah. I already like this.
The only thing I'm worried about is the 57s at long distance and with their armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can get bled off quite easily. So,
yep.
Poseidon's going to have a hell of a job in front of him.
Yeah, especially pushing up this late to get spots.
Yeah,
the question is PPW going to sit or are they going to go? Let's see.
Well, whatever it is, the gig's up.
I think he has the information.
Oh, Poseidon really waiting.
Oh, but look how they flipped it back down the J Road. See? PPW went up and over. Now they're going to go down the J Road and probably Banana Road after this. And AMD is setting up in the traditional turtle. And let's see how their positions are different than what we just saw from PPW. And you called it 705As, dual 705As in the pocket, right there in A4. Good call there, Hells.
Thank you. My question is
Fly Dog in the back of the rail track and Viper out on the tracks. So pretty good setup there. Notice that they didn't put anyone in that C kind of 2-3 spot. I wonder how that's going to affect their strat there. That will allow, if PPW figures it out and pushes down the C line, they might have a. They might have something
Pagan,
there.
thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they can actually hold off the big push. If they come around that corner, it's a lot of responsibility for 2 IS-7s.
Yeah, because normally you anchor an IS-7 in that more pushed up spot in that C3 essentially in that window.
Yep.
Great's moving though. I mean, he's playing kind of floating between
There we go.
the corner circular building and that point there, so he could, shift over there as needed.
Poseidon stayed up top. He did get the
Viper's tripping the flag.
Now it looks like PPW right now has too many tanks stuffed along that 5 line, but that's set up perfectly to do a big push, right? That looks like a push.
They're heavy.
And they're going to push right into the main group of AMD. The rest of those guys from AMD, the 50B and them, need to get in the fight. Oh.
It's that weakness. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
There it goes.
Watched right
like
down
how they're
main
keeping
road.
the 57 behind the IS-7, so they're keeping that armor. And look how they went right into the pocket. It's something that I call for a lot is if you're making that push, you got to go into the pocket so you don't get tagged by the guys behind.
Now Houndstooth is
Yeah.
trapped in there.
He
But
gets
he's in a
pushed.
position
Grant
that he's
just
hard to
brought
get
his
out.
I-7 in and rammed him.
See, Commander Robert needs to rotate and shoot the back end of Houndstooth turret. This is like an individual tank because you can get that 705 out in 2 shots. Bloop bloop.
Yes. He's not
But
quite
there's a
seeing
lot
it.
of focus right here in this spot. The whole back flank's getting
Yeah.
swallowed right now.
3 adults in, near Possum is in, and here comes Rebel Finn in and the loaded 50B. So this is
And
just
Poseidon's
a
coming
full-on
in on the other side.
scrum. This is just like a rugby scrum right now. Everybody's shooting at everybody. Poseidon's gonna go down. Yep.
Yep.
Shinobi's
Houndstooth
still
is
at Shinobi's still at full health.
Going
Houndstooth's
full
still
health.
at full health, and Mao's still at 3/4 health. You thought the fight was done?
Nope. Sly Dog's about to go down out here.
Oh,
Go
there goes
down.
Rainbow
Oh
Castle.
no, but the 50B is on reload, face hugging the E4. Jesus, this
Oh,
is back and
yeah,
forth.
that 50B just got chewed up though.
But it's one of those if someone would just be able to
Oh!
look around.
Yeah, it's identifying those low health tanks, and now Hounds is in some trouble here.
Cool getting 2 bounces off from the 50B.
Yeah.
50B is not going to be able to take out the
Around.
mouse.
No. So the 50B now is on reload and is a one-shot for any of those tanks. Oh, and down goes the mouse. That was probably their chance there.
Hounds needed to get back into
There's
the
a
pocket
lot of
window.
dead carcasses at one spot.
Yeah, if he can get up and over that berm, might make it really difficult. But then I would send the 50B just to go cap at this point.
I don't think I've seen so many dead tanks in one such a small area ever
Yeah,
in battle.
it's almost hard just to suss out what's going on. See, he realizes that 50B's on reload, but now here comes Rebel Finn in. The block damage for Houndstooth has to be ridiculous.
Right.
He's taking shots in the back from the 50B. He's not going to last long.
Wow,
Good effort.
That was pretty
Good
badass,
effort.
though. That was pretty
That was
badass.
a badass battle right there.
3 tank giveaway engaged. Exclamation point. WNF. It's bear time, baby. Do some damage here really fast. Over on the AMD side of the world, Mr. Cool and his mouse throwing up 4K damage and a kill while also blocking 2580. GG slide
Wow.
down to the E4. 3473 with 840.
Yeah.
Houndstooth coming in with
I
blocking
agree.
2K, 2266 in damage. Shinobi's in his IS-7, 2 kills, 2958. I'll give you the 3K, Mark. I'll give you the 3K, 28. Sorry, 1280 blocked. Over on the PPW side of the world, yet again, damage pretty spread across the team. The highlights out of them were, of course, the 50B, the E5, and the 57 Heavy. 57 Heavy coming in here with, holy crap, I've never seen this much. 3661 in damage dealt, but 2627 in assisted. That's a whole lot of track damage. That is an ass load of track damage.
Yes, that is bananas.
Commander
Good-
Robert coming
I mean,
in,
what a battle.
right?
You know, a lot of times people say that, that turtle strat there on Himmelsdorf is boring to watch. That one was not boring to watch.
Nope.
That was a brawl from the get-go.
That is so, yeah, that was,
Didn't quite rival Game of Thrones, but we'll take it, right?
not too shabby.
And where are we going next? We're going to Ruinberg, right?
Yep.
Good
Yes.
old Ruinberg.
Winter. See, winter is coming. There it is.
All right, so do or die right now on
AMD, yeah, they got it. They have to get a victory here. We've seen them in action on this map. This is their pick. I think they have some pretty solid strats on it, but PPW will test them. Reminder for those watching, the cap is up on that 0 line, EF0 in that little town.
A lot of interesting strats. You got 6-line pushes, you have 3-line pushes, you have the people that push on 9-line, you got people that try to hold in city, delay plays, trap plays. This is like the Wizard of Oz.
Everything.
Man. It gives you
rear
everything.
flanks. Yeah. And I think that the better teams normally, one, have multiple strats on this, and two, they're pretty much aware of what can get tossed at you.
Correct. I mean, yet again, you could have a perfect strat in your world, but yet again, the caller needs to pick up. It's one of those, you throw up a couple tanks, you always see what they're going to be picking. So you always try to keep that in the back end of your head as a caller. I know that I know you have a set strat with your set players, but yet again, there's sometimes that you just have to pull that audible, and you have to pull out something just a little different towards the end. That's why like IS-7s are sometimes most easiest ones to throw up because they're just there.
Flexible.
Yes.
They're flexible and they survive.
Pretty much. And they can be in a pinch. They could also use spotting. I have seen multiple teams, high-ranking teams, use IS-7s as their forward spotters in a kind of an aggressive push mode. So, yet again, there's just a little bit of advice for you callers that want to learn how to be a great caller. There's a little gold.
Flexibility on the fly. I always say all great strats end right when the game is launched. They look good on paper, they look good in practice session, and then you got to face an enemy. Just so you know, AMD will be in the north, spawning north, and where those Conquerors, putting those Conquerors up, watch early to see if they run those Conquerors down to D6 along that 6th line. It tends to be a very popular place to stick those Conquerors, and we'll just see if that happens.
See, I have lost faith in the Conqueror after...
Especially in that spot. I've seen them chewed up just too many times because I think you pointed out very well, Hells, right when you start getting them turning those turrets, those things get eaten up.
The Conch really does really well. If it has a single point forward fixed target, people shooting at it, if they have it leaned back pretty good, it's not bad. But the minute you have to tilt that barrel 5 degrees off to the right or left, I've seen it time and time again, heat rounds just ripping right through that frontal plate, or the frontal cheek. It's crazy. I didn't think it was that simple. But yet again, Magic of Heat. All right, both teams are picked. Chaos, why don't you go ahead and roll down AMD, and then Dis, I'll let you roll down PPW.
Copy that. On the AMD side, we got Sly Dog in the E4, Shinobi's on Great and IS-7s, Poseidon in the 277, Houndstooth in the 705A, Mr. Cool in the Mouse, and Doubled, and Cuckoo in the Super Conks.
Well, cool. And over on the PPW side, we have Fu Man in the E4. We have the Waffle by Fallen, 430U by Possum, 2 IS-7s, Rainbow, Castle, and Caesar, E5 by Robert Commander, and Super Conk by Pre-Adult, and finally a 50B by Rebelfin.
Alrighty, guys, here we go. Vader subscribed yet again with his Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Vader.
Thanks, Vader.
All right, let's go to battle, boys.
Bond's out now. Just a reminder, guys, off SKB. They're doing a round of the NBA up next after this set. Chaos gets to sit back, relax, and just watch the matches and help commentate.
Nice.
We're going to pull in Anubis. It's either going to be Anubis or Great,
Looking forward
one of the
to
two.
that.
And they're going to be moderating the room for us.
Awesome. Can't wait.
See, we were colon Sly Dog. No fire extinguisher. Double repair kits and fire extinguishers on great. Poseidon running nothing but smalls. Houndstooth running the big boys.
So, PPW sending the 50B
thank you for
early
following.
into the city. Actually, a big push into the city. IS-7s are going in. The Waffle is heading in. Superconk and the 50B. Very interesting. Yeah.
AMD's leaving out. Great stayed back. He's just kind of hanging back there for a little bit. I feel bad if they're going to be putting those conks at C5. That's going to be in bad
That's what they're doing.
position.
They're going to stick that mouse in front of that mound, and the Superconks, I think, are going to snuggle up against the building right along that 6th line.
Oxidative Stress is now subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much for the subscribe, guys.
AMD has a lot of their tanks now out in the field on the 9-8 line, pushing in towards the cap. And here comes that full flank that is completely undetected, I think, by PPW through the city.
Hey, CJ, how you doing?
Got
That
5
Waffle's right there
tanks.
with them.
Yeah. That could get dirty really quick, especially if he
A
gets on
Waffle's
that
straight
new
up the
line.
butt. I mean, get all the soft, just the whole soft back end.
See, I think they're trying to bait a push. You see where the Waffle's set up and where the E5 is set up? I think they'd like to bait the Conqueror and the Mouse to go. And if they don't take the bait, these IS-7s by PPW, 50B, and Pre-Adult are going to just annihilate the back of them in about 2 seconds. But remember, Mr. Cool up there, last time, not Mr. Cool, Sly Dog up there is in a great position to counter that backside flank.
Mr. Cole's turning around to engage.
Mm-hmm. This is smart. And he also has the help from the E4 up there on the C0 spot.
Yep, Shinobi should be getting
As
on
As
the
we've
cap
seen in
here
the
now.
past. As we've seen in the past, that was extremely effective with the Z4 right playing on this line, backstopping the flank.
We've seen that E4 all day, and here's the thing. AMD has the cap pressure, so 45 seconds are ticking on the clock. Possum's there to try to stall it. The move right now would be to jump on Possum and get him out. They got a clean overmatch. And here they go. Here they go.
But
Yeah,
there's
that's
an
the right call.
E4. Oh, E4 just fired though. Nope. See if the E4, Fu Man's actually in perfect position to actually just rape, and he doesn't see it. They're pushing forward.
Now, they jumped the overmatch, but they need to get the cap pressure going
Yep, they
again.
gotta, yep.
They took too many guys off. They didn't need to take 4 guys off the cap and lose 1 tank.
Right.
They would have had this down to maybe 20 seconds by now. They're AMD setting up in defensive positions, but PPW has the numbers.
Yeah, that's pretty much what PPW.
Yeah. And again, I think Hells was right on spot calling that those Conquerors do not last in that position. And we have seen this now a few weeks in a row. Those Conquerors just get chewed up down there. Down goes another tank for AMD. Down to 3 tanks. Comes the Waffle. About to get it real ugly here, kids. Might want to look away.
Yeah, but he's giving a dump into Shinobis.
Yeah. My dog trying to hang on, but he's surrounded now. He has tanks in front of him, behind him. Waffle is just farming right there. Down goes Shinobis.
And it's done.
And
There it is. PPW taking us 3 and out. We're 20 minutes ahead of schedule.
Woo! No, I still hand it to AMD. They took a big step up tonight going up against PPW. This team's an up-and-comer. They showed that they can hang and brawl with the big boys, so I hope to see them back taking PPW or some of the other ones on in the future.
Alrighty, so we should be almost to that point of finishing up the giveaway. This is going to be a whole new ball of wax that we got going on here now. The multi-base assault.
Yeah. Yeah, I've called in a few of those and played a few. It's a different beast, and there's not a big map selection. There's only really 4 maps that you can pick from on multi-base, which is Cliff, Ghost Town, Liberty Falls, and Mines. And tonight we're going to see Cliff and Liberty Falls. Looking just back at the damage of the last match, it's going to be hard to call MVP because there's so many players on PPW that had just fantastic games tonight. Just a few shout outs. Rebel Finn had 2 games over 3K. Caesar had 2 games over 3K. Commander Robert had 2 games over 3.5K. Boo Man had a big 3.7K game. So GG's across the board there.
GG's going out to both those teams. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
All right. Now
Good, good matches.
We might just take a small interruption break here just for see how everything is shaping up.
If I were to pick it between Caesar and Fu Man, I would say Caesar gets the edge across all 3 battles.
Yeah. I think he had the little bit better consistent damage or opportunity across the board there. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Plus, he was tucked in some good spots. Definitely see him as a frontline player for sure on their team and trust him in those roles. Don't be surprised down the road if you don't see this AMD team challenging some of these big boys. I keep seeing improvement from them every single time they're on stream.
So let's see here. I'm going to start doing. Alright guys, let's just try and get everything figured out here. So yeah, let's check out talked about the 15th, didn't I? About what we're doing on the 15th. That is
Yes.
I will start scheduling for be the 8th. I want to get some good teams up in there. Actually, anybody's out there, I'd like to see a PPW Steel Dragons match.
Yeah. Steel Dragons is another one of those good up-and-coming teams. We've seen some good stuff. I think they've struggled a little bit in their last week match, which was, I think they were just a little off on their game, but that's a team that can jump back strong. They've had some good coaching, and they definitely have some solid players. Chaos, have you had a chance to ever fight on one of the multi-base maps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also had a chance to commentate with Anubis, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months ago, whenever we ran multi-base on WNF.
Yeah.
Definitely learned some new things.
Yeah, it's definitely the strategic thinking, and I think also responding on the fly are two things that are keys to victory when you're playing those multi-base maps.
All right, so we're gonna give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away. Now give it away. Who wins it? Who wins it? Oh my God, Vader!
Vader, get out of here!
No
Vader has
way.
enough tanks.
What the?
Doesn't Vader already have a bear?
Hacks. I'm gonna call hacks. Vader has won too many times.
Whoa! No, Vader never won the bear ever. It was Darren.
Well, but he wins everything else.
Oh
He
my
does win
God!
everything else.
Well, that guy shows up to every stream, man. That guy's
That's
dedicated.
true. That's true.
What the hell? And there's like no way to like cheat this system. I don't know. Vader, you know what to do. Get a hold of me.
Congratulations, Vader. Enjoy that tank.
I feel bad, so I'm gonna have to do this too. So whoop whoop, 30 days of Prem. Get it in there! Exclamation point WNF.
Cool.
30 days of Prem for you.
Sure, Vader will be showing off the tank this evening. Yeah, Vader should just go to Vegas, I think.
Right? I need to go down.
Yeah,
One of
guy.
these times. I mean, Vader, man, that guy has the luck.
No.
Vader, you guys want to go down to Blackhawk with me?
Like everybody's getting it in there. People want that 30 days of premium. Pretty good. It's all free. All
Yes.
good stuff. Very helpful if you're grinding that machine out right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. We get Anubis up in the house. His match just ended.
Cool.
The gentleman over there is part of the HN. There we go.
I think you said SKB and Off are the two we're watching tonight.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
All right, there we go. Hello, Anubis.